As the weeks go by and there continues to be no engagement, to use the proper term for YouTube, I guess, I've debated telling people about this, trying to get them to watch and engage. But I kind of like it like this, just waiting for some random person on the internet to find it and stumble upon this on their own. So, whether you never exist, or whether I'm speaking to you right now, you rando on the internet, welcome. Let's get back to the story. Sabrata, Hannibal, Mago, Centronene, or a random name generator. Let me see. I'm going to click to spin. Not sure if you guys can hear the little sound effect, but it's happening. Ooh, okay. Sabrata, that's your name. And you can't hear this, but it's buzzing and there's a clapping sound effect. Sabrata, the medicine one trails off. That's a beautiful name. You smile. The room is no longer full of shadows, and the medicine woman has settled back into her chair by the fire. You don't know how long the two of you are frozen like that. Her possessed by some need to interrogate, and you trapped by her inability to know. But that is over. The world is at peace again, and you have a name. Sabrata, 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 you say, loving the way the word rolls off of your tongue. Each time you say it, you'll be reminded of where you came from. Whether the enemy sees you standing beside Varvara, Joao, someone else, or no one else besides your lonely thoughts, at least you will have Sabrata. The medicine woman clicks her tongue. Well, it's quite nice to officially meet you, little one. How are you feeling? Bad, you say? You're not really sure what she was expecting. You are missing 1 ear, 7 toes, and 3 fingers. How long has it been since you found me? The medicine woman taps her chin. 6 or so days. Hannibal and his company have definitely passed on since then. There is a possibility that you could catch up to them, but why would you? You didn't sit beside Mago, your dead friend, so why would you chase after the people who abandoned you to your death? How much longer may I stay here without paying? The medicine woman chuckles. Oh, Sabrata, you already need to pay. I'm sorry? My friend, you are an enemy soldier who I've had to spend the last several days tending to instead of caring for the villages I watch over to. Many of the people are quite upset. She says all this with the casualness of someone reciting instructions for washing dishes. And how do they want me to pay? At the fear in your tone, the medicine woman laughs. Oh, certainly not what you're thinking. We're no barbarians. Hannibal wouldn't agree with that statement, but he's in here right now. I don't have any coins on me or things to trade. You have yourself. You are a fit young person, and too many of our fit young people are involved in senseless battles or dying by childbirth. Help us build our houses, hunt our game, fight your enemies, which would include my people. You know where this is going. But the medicine woman shakes her head. No, Sabrata. You will not be trusted with a weapon, especially one that would be used against your own kin. You are simply to labor in the village until 2 new moons have passed. Then you are free to do what you wish. She holds out her hand. I am Isepa, medicine woman of Agordo. I do not offer you a deal, a choice. I offer you salvation. In this strange, fraught land, perhaps you could escape the stubborn Alps and find your way home. But you need to cross through the Roman heartland to do so, and my villagers will not take kindly to your flight after we treated you with such mercy. Isepa says you do not have a choice. She is wrong. Do you accept the villagers' mercy? Refuse to give up your freedom? Or do something else entirely?